get this one started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Looking to throw, it's Vargas. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Kentucky's offense will get the ball for the first time. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
Well, we always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. When you've got two studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Armour. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kentucky sent out. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free first down. But when it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I'd say.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Quickly complete. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity. to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bean.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the...
But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just... away. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking to pass. It's Vargas. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Fires to the wideout. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Using his legs, it's Bean. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Catch in the middle, it's Arnold. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level. Showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
Oh, look out, there he goes! At the 20. Touchdown, Bears! And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for space, it's Winton.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 4. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down line.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They want to run this quarterback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
To the air, it's Armour. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points, and you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum.
Gets away from one. He's got space. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Got room at the 35. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, You just never know. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Illinois. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced, and they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And it's caught off the fake. 1st down. All kinds of running room.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. The coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap into the up back, completing the pass.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He thought about bringing that out for a half. Take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. 1st down here for the offense. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. And the Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease, it's Winton. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half. Running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely over.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. At the 45, on his way. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They can throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jet. Oh, it's out! And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. Touchdown, Wildcats! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. The run to the left. Jukes his way for more. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making you honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Dropping back, it's Armour. That one comes out hot down the right side. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the returner will be brought down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's looking for a man on second down. Firing deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Quickly to the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wants to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bears! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Armour. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Again with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Central Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Chippewa's fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Buys a little extra time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Vargas. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach must. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the stomping has commenced. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Vargas. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
And that is no good. And Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Wildcats offense takes the field. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, Dave.
He is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Here's the handoff. Hits him with a stiff arm. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns offense will have its first possession of the game. This one has all the makings of an old-fashioned shootout, David, especially with a couple of signal callers who can play like this.
Well, and it's so great when you're a quarterback because you want to stack up against the best. And he intercepts it. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. First down for this offense. Looking for room, it's Winton. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Drills him with the stiff arm. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Wildcats have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking downfield, it's Armour. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or Do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And I like it early in the game, set the tone, show I'll do anything. I'll hand him the football, I'll throw him the football, I'll give him the ball in as many ways as possible. I like the early mindset of this offensive coordinator.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Turns it on in midfield. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can... Looking deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Armour. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires to the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Kentucky. Oh, trickeration. He's throwing it. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on 4th down. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Gonna run it. It's Winton. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the toss. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete on third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Tom.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And they'll fake it again. He's going to throw deep right side. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Armour. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Another incompletion on third down.
What a great play by the defense.
They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. And the pass is caught. And the fake works. They get the first. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch.
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now and he's running in the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Longhorns will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. On second down, looking again to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Balls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Woodhead.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Splits the uprights. Good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Armour. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock him free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of this fundamentals.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He rifles one deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. To the air, it's Armour. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field.
But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. He turns that loose down the right side. The fake punt works to absolute perfection, and it's a touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Indiana. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Slams ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the defense doing work. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And he added the extra point. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's complete on the right side. On the move at the 30. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They run the reverse. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got loose, it was all over. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
Wide open, he makes the catch. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink.
Going for it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end. It's a fake. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. And the pass is caught. And he'll be brought down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bean. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Right back to it. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. The Wildcats have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tough slanting in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can.
And he breaks into the open. The 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They almost went end-to-end and housed it. Now a chance to stick it in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the red zone. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Longhorns want to move quickly. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the back. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Plenty of fireworks.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So Michigan's offense comes on the field to open this game. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Makes a quick catch. Finding some room with the 25. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the point after is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Kentucky's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. They bring the punter on them. It's a fake. Looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Here's the second down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Physical one, breaking tackles. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff to the single back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Richardson. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Or the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. It's QB sneak. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's caught downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Tackle made after a big gain. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Toss play, running right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. And they punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So now on 4th down, it's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
When this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker, it looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And this big crowd doing everything possible. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? They bring him down to the 32-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Here's the point after attempt. Here's the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And they hand it off to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing.
Heads up. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. 3rd down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Unleashes the stiff arm.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll run it from the gun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Arnold. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Kentucky. Here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. No time to play conservative. We'll see what the coordinator calls here to start this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Looks to start on the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. It's a fumble. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So we're set up now for the biggest third down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? Looking to throw on third and goal. Trying for pick six to win the game. And a takeaway will seal the victory.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Offense comes to the line here on first and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They come up on third and goal. Do you try to punch it in or just position the ball for a game-winning field goal try? Looking to the end zone. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. A takeaway, and that will seal the victory.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Important second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just